Jamahal Hill did it as expected. He wins the UFC light heavyweight title over Glover Teixeira at UFC 283. We got all the reactions and more next.
Broadcasting live from an undisclosed location. This is the Community MMA with your host, Chris Cross.
So the number 7 contender is going to take over the belt, and there's going to be a lot of people calling to fight him. Oh, he just broke down. Wow, man. That's crazy to see, bro. I mean, he literally, they didn't even call it a fight yet. He realized, I just won the title. That's it. It's over. Wow. Brandon Moreno's going to win the title by TKO. I believe. That's how that works. Wow. So David Figueredo, this is exactly what I was talking about. There's going to be a 5th fight. Mark my words. Welcome to the Community MMA. It's your boy Chris Cross checking in, and what a night it was last night at UFC 283. I mean, Brazil was having a great night, and then all of a sudden they lose 2 titles in the final 2 fights. So we're going to get into that, right? Jamahal Hill, obviously, if you don't know by now, won the light heavyweight title. The number 7 contender shoots to the title. So he just jumped 7 spots. I mean, it's insane. It's awesome. So we're going to get into that, get you through the whole night and work our way from the bottom up. And one of the big fights early in the night that we got wrong was Terrence McKinney against Ismail Bonfim. Right, we went 10-5 on the night. We're 18-8 overall in the year, 2-0 in the main event. But this is one we got wrong, and people are letting us hear about it. Come on, McKinney. Switches back to right. And Bonfim just crowding the space, man. Boom, big right by Bonfim. Another big right. The mouthpiece comes out. 2:50 left in round 2. A lot of time. Boy, McKinney's ducking his head. He takes a left knee, and that's it. Wow. Dang. All right, we got this one wrong. Ooh, wait. And that's a big one. Yeah, so we got that one wrong, and Wex is letting us know about it. LMAO across the board. Had to get that one in there. Yeah, we got this one wrong. People don't comment on the 3 that we finished right at the end, but we did get this one wrong. We'll take it. Jay Set, your boy still asleep. Dan, this age like milk. Got another one here. You were so calm. LMAO. I was screaming at the KO. It was beautiful. Yeah, I was calm, like I replied, because I got the prediction wrong. You know? That's why I was calm. So we finished decent in the prelims, right? Ended up being, we're going 6-4 going into the final 5 fights. Now we lost this one with Terrence McKinney. We started the night 3-0. Things were looking great. And then we went on a string of losses. At one point, we're 4-3. We get back to 6-4, and now we're heading into the main event. And this happens here. A bad prediction for us with Paul Craig going down. Johnny Walker trying to keep his head off the center line. He's always worried about that punch. Walker comes forward. Oh, what a big right. Oh, and Craig goes down. Craig's in trouble. Look at these hammer fists. Wow. And Johnny Walker stuns Brazil, even though he's from Brazil and he's fighting in Brazil. And he does the worm. Yes, sir. Oh, shoot. I might as well mark that one off. Dang, man. Paul Craig went down. We're 6-5. Oh, wait. Dang you, Johnny Walker. Yeah, so at this point, we're getting nervous, right? We're 6-5. That's not great. Still above 500, but 4 tough fights to go. But then we go on a run. We get Jessica Andrade in fight 4. She wins by decision. And then you roll into the final 3 with Gilbert Burns. We need him to win. This is how that fight finished up. Now he's trying to tie the hands down. And here we go. A big right. Oh, an arm triangle now. Oh, this could be it. Unbelievable against Neil Magny, who's solid on the ground, and Neil's in trouble. And he taps, man. Wow. Wow. Gilbert Burns. Tell me this guy's stock isn't up right now. You know, he goes toe-to-toe with Hamza, regardless of the situation he does. And then he comes in here and he submits Neil Magny in the first round. It's like he does what he's supposed to do, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Gilbert Burns is pumped up. He's going to jump on top of the octagon. And Brazil is having a huge night. Brazil's having a huge night. And we'll take it, man. 8-5, a little separation. 8-5 on the predictions tonight. And Gilbert Burns is working his way around. Jumping on top of the fence on every side. Yeah, so there you have that. I mean, at this point, Brazil's having a huge night. Winning all types of fights. I mean, you got Gilbert Burns winning, maintaining the 5 spot. You look at the welterweight division there. It's crazy. Leon Edwards and Usman getting ready to fight. Covington at 2, Hamza at 3. Then you got Bilal and Burns at 4 and 5. So it's going down there for sure. And again, this point, Brazil's having a huge night. Everybody's winning, it seems like, except for 1 or 2 fights here and there. And then we get into the nitty-gritty. We get into the 2 championship fights. Figueiredo versus Moreno, 4. And what are the possibilities to set up a 5th fight? Moreno wins on a controversial situation. And that's exactly, sort of, what happened. Oh, boy. The doctor's looking at it. This isn't good. Ooh. There's no way, bro. Come on, man. Boy, I don't think he can see. That's it. It's over. Wow. Brandon Moreno's going to win the title by TKO. I believe. That's how that works. Wow. So David Figueiredo. This is exactly what I was talking about. There's going to be a 5th fight. Mark my words. Because now Moreno won on sort of a controversial thing, but not really. But Brandon Moreno gets the win via TKO. Doctor stoppage here at UFC 283. Brandon Moreno will be the new UFC flyweight champion. Yeah, so as it stands right now, okay, Moreno, you see here, flyweight division is the champion. Davison Figueiredo isn't there right now because he says he's moving up. So I'm not sure, we'll update that when it comes out. But he's moving up to bantamweight 135. So you're likely going to have number 1, Pantoja. Number 2, Kai Kara France. And you got Brandon Royval, Matthias Nicolau, and Alex Perez. All those guys underneath from 1 to 5 are moving up a spot if they take Figueiredo out, which they should because he said he's moving up. So we'll see. But nonetheless, I mean, Brandon Moreno is the champion. So on the way out of the octagon, the Brazilian fans start chucking things toward Brandon Moreno. It was terrible. I mean, shameful, really. It wasn't his fault. He landed a big shot. The thumb appeared to hit the eye, but it wasn't like a poke. It was more like a side punch coming from the side, like a hook. And then the fight gets stopped after the 3rd round. So the Brazilian fans were unhappy, but it doesn't give him the right to start chucking things at Moreno. He won the fight fair and square. But could there be a 5th fight? I mean, it's a possibility. Imagine if Figueiredo goes and wins the bantamweight title, which would be, a stretch. But you never know. Would he go back down later? I don't know. But this doesn't seem done. Both of these guys are still young enough that we can get back here. Maybe in 2 or 3 years, we'll see. But a 5th fight could be interesting if it comes down to that. So then you get into the main event. Now, Brazil, having a great night, is down 1 champion. But they got a second opportunity with Glover Teixeira. They shouldn't even count these cards. It's going to be like 49-46 on all 3 after 1 a.m. Let's go. This is crazy. So the number 7 contender is going to take over the belt. And there's going to be a lot of people calling to fight him. Oh, he just broke down. Wow, man. That's crazy to see, bro. I mean, he literally, like, they didn't even call it a fight yet. And he realized, like, I just won the title, and they're having to hold him up. Like, he's collapsing in a good way. Wow. Woo! Dude, for everybody watching, man, you got to capitalize when you're given opportunities. And that's what Jamahal Hill did tonight. Unbelievable. 2 months ago, he's sitting and watching two other guys fight for the title. They tie. You're number 7. You're 2 fights away. You get a call and they say, hey, you want to fight for the title? He says yes. He comes in and he beats the former champion. And now it's going to be interesting because now you got Yuri coming back eventually. You got Jamahal Hill as the new champion. Unbelievable. I'd say 49-46 on all 3. All right, here's Bruce. Let's go. Let's go. Unanimous. 50-44 on all 3. What? Dominated, bro. No. Yeah, Jamahal Hill absolutely dominating this fight. He stuns the MMA community. He captures the light heavyweight belt, wins the UFC title, and shuts down Brazil here in back-to-back fights. So a great night for Brazil until the very end. That's the bottom line. I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. But you see here, total strikes, 248 to 108 Hill. Significant strikes, 232 to 75. Both had 326 of control. So Jamahal Hill absolutely dominating this fight. He's now the light heavyweight champion. But number 1, Yuri Prochazka. That fight's coming. Probably at the end of the year. Then you got number 2, Ankalaev, 3, Blachowicz, 4, Rakic, and 5, Anthony Smith. So that's how that goes. And with the win, Jamahal Hill jumps up to number 8 on the dude list. Big jump, making his debut there. I mean, this is a guy we like, but he was number 7. We thought it would be another 2 years. And now he just catapults to the championship. Light heavyweight, you got to put him on the top 10. So he's number 8 right now with Sterling above him. Volkanovski, Makhachev 2 versus 6 coming up. John Jones 3. Prochazka 5. And you got number 1 and 2 still, Hamza, and then Islam Makhachev. Then you see down to 13, Charles Oliveira. Leon Edwards still at 12. He's fighting Usman. Cracking the list at the bottom, you got Cyril Gane, Bo Nickel, Paddy Pimblett down there at 20, 19, and 18. So that's the way it goes. Fearless says, you're a hater after all. Usman has accomplished. You never put him on the do list. Yes, Usman has accomplished a lot. I'm just not the biggest fan. I like Colby Covington. I like Hamza. I like 3 or 4 guys before him, so he doesn't make the list right now. It's just the way it goes. You know, that's just the way it goes. But all in all, a great night last night. First pay-per-view of the year. Of course, you had football going on. The Eagles started to blow out the Giants. People started to tune in late. And then this thing dragged into 1 a.m. and it was in Brazil. So, you know, a great night with the Brazilian crowd chanting all night. You know, it's in a different language, so you don't know. As an American, sometimes you don't understand what they're saying, but it's awesome because the crowd is loud and into it. And they started chucking stuff at Moreno. That was bad. But, you know, other than that, it was a great night. I mean, let's be real. They're just upset about the situation. You know, but Jamahal Hill's not a champion. That's the way it goes. It's your boy Chris Cross. Have a great day. God bless. Peace.